Hi guys, welcome back to Nicola's Crochet Corner. I am Crystal. I am just coming on quick because I have a pattern finished and I want to show you before I allow my daughter just to run off with it, do whatever the heck she wants with it. I don't love this pattern. I'm not impressed with the finished object, so I don't really care what happens to it. Okay, so I don't know if any of you guys know who this is, or you're probably gonna be like, what is that? Anyway. My kids play a game called Animal Crossing, and they want me to make a lot of their characters. I will probably make them slowly, but I'm not loving them, so we'll see if I make another one or two. I'm not sure. So my daughter wanted Marina. So this is the pattern I used. I got it off of Etsy by Ravelry. I cannot say the last name. But anyway, it is a pattern that I purchased off of Etsy. And it's LERUMA-dolls.com. Anyway, I will post it down below in the link. You guys can check it out if you want. So here is my finished object. Okay, so basically you have it like that, and these have pipe cleaner in them, so you can move the legs and put them whatever way you want, whatever. I hate pipe cleaner because I even had to cut some of it because it was poking through and it was actually pretty sharp. So not a good thing to put in your amigurumi if you plan on giving it to a younger child. My daughter is 9. I'm not overly worried about it. What can I say about this other than I hate this? I hated making this. This was a challenge. I wouldn't say a challenge. It was more of a pain in the butt. I don't enjoy a lot of amigurumi that have like a million things to sew, and this was so all the way. So you start at the top and you crochet, and then you get to here, and then you crochet the body, and then you fasten off after that, and then you got to attach it underneath, and you got to attach it through the back loop and then crochet it. These are all crocheted separately. Then you have to sew those together. Then you got to sew them together, and then you have to awkwardly sew all of these after they're all attached together. Awkwardly sew it to the body. And then you got to make all these little circle thingies, suckers, and arms. And this is a separate piece. Like the face is a separate piece. The eyes, the cheeks. So if I was going to design this particular amigurumi, what I would have done, and what I would recommend if you do make this pattern, if you do want to make it, I'm going against the creator because it was done in a way that I think is so hard that I don't think anyone could make this. Like, this was difficult and it was a pain in the butt, and I hated it. I hated every minute of it. The actual crocheting part is simple. It's not hard, but the putting it together and the sewing it and the details and the crap, like, this is horrible. But anyway, whatever. It is what it is. This is not her pattern for her bow. I could not understand what the heck she was trying to tell us to do for that. I got frustrated. I'm pretty sure if I was to slow down and go back through it and read it again, it would be fine, but I was getting frustrated. So I just made my own bow. It's not a pattern. It's just I whipped up something that looks like a bow. It was just something out of my head. I just did it. But if I was going to do this pattern, or rather, if I was going to do this again, I would do it really different. First thing I would do is sew or crochet the eyes. Actually, what she does is she doesn't even crochet eyes. She uses felt. I don't use felt. I hate using felt on my crocheted projects. I don't like adding extra glue and things where parts can come off and go into kids' mouths. I just don't do it. So I crochet my eyes. I just crocheted these, and I just embroidered the little thingy. I mean, I'm sure it would look better if I did do like she did the felt. And then if I was going to do this again, I would crochet all of these little, like the bow, the cheeks, the nose and stuff, like this part, the nose. and I would crochet the eyes, or if you're not crocheting the eyes, that's your business, whatever you want to do. I would crochet all the suckers, and I would crochet the arms and this bit, everything, and I would attach everything as I went while it's open. So for example, when you're doing the head, once you've got the head and you start the body, that would be probably, in my opinion, once you could stuff it if you wanted to, but I wouldn't. I would attach everything first. I would pin it and mark it to where I'm going to place everything, and then I would pre-sew it before stuffing, because once it's stuffed, it is really difficult to go after and sew all these details on and make it look good. Now the nose part is fine. That I could do no problem. That didn't bother me. It was the cheeks, the suckers, all the circles on this thing were a pain in the butt to sew after the fact. Had I sewn them when it was open and not stuffed, I think it would have looked better. And these were not that difficult, but mind you, I still had to sew 3 suckers onto the pink part, and the pink part is sewn onto there first, and then you do the suckers. I think I would just try to find a way where I'm actually sewing all the little bits on before I attach and stuff. And then like this part, I don't even know what to tell you to do for that, because this was very difficult. I would personally, if I was going to do this, because of how hard it was for me to attach it here, I would probably do an extra row of her thing here. I don't know what you call it. Her, like the body part to hide the tentacle, the bottom. I would probably do an extra row of that, and then I would take these and I would attach it to the underneath of this row and just have it wider. I mean, I know that's not the look of the character, but you know, to be honest, this was a pain in the butt and I didn't enjoy it. So if I'm being honest, I will never make this again. I hated the way the pattern went about putting things together. I'm sure that maybe it's just my personal preference. I'm not saying that you're not going to like it, but this is not a beginner-friendly pattern. This is not for someone who hates sewing. And I just feel like there are ways that this could have been done to make it more simple and easier for everyone. So like I said, this is my own opinion. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to like it. This is my channel and I'm just going to put it out there. I always tell you guys, I tell you the truth. If I hate something, or if I don't like doing something, or if I found it difficult, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, it's hard, it's difficult for me. And I have been doing a lot of amigurumis, and I have been crocheting for, what, 7 years now? So when I say something was challenging, I'm usually not over-exaggerating. It was challenging. And I'm not saying that it's a bad pattern. I'm sure for someone who is amazing at amigurumi, they will like the pattern and they'll be able to whip it up. I did not enjoy it. I found it difficult. And I am happy this project is off my hook so I can not do it again. I have been working on this off and on for a week. Now, normally when I do an amigurumi, like I have another amigurumi that I started, and hopefully I'll have it done within a day or so. It's just homeschooling, cleaning, cooking. It's taking up some time. So I have started it. It's 2 amigurumis that you make together. So it's a pair of amigurumi. So it's going to take a little longer, but I bet you it won't take as long as this one did. This one, I just felt unmotivated. So I kept putting it down and going, ugh, I'll do it later. I'll do it later. I finished it. It's finished. It's done. It is a finished object, and you probably won't see it in my monthly wrap up. I mean, I'll try, but if I give it to my kid and I can't find it, guess what? I don't care. You guys will have seen this video and know that I made it, and that's it. So that's all I got for today, guys. Sorry if it's a downer, Debbie Downer video, but I just really hated this project, so I'm happy it's done. Also, quickly before I leave, I would really appreciate it if you guys could do me a favor. Most of you know Nicole from Alpaca My Yarns. I was hoping that you guys could go over and show her some support and love. Her beautiful sister passed away last night. She had a long battle with ALS. So if you could go and give her some support, keep her in your prayers. She is going through a very rough time. Nicole, I love you, and I hope that, you know, I am here for you. If you need anything, please reach out. I have already reached out to you just to let you know I'm here. Anyway, if you guys could, I will link her down below. If you guys could go and check out her channel and please, you know, show her some love and support. She could really use that right now, and I would appreciate it too. So thank you all for joining me. Thank you for tuning in, listening to me complain about this, and I will see you guys again next time.